What's going on, guys? It's your boy, and today I'm back for another episode of Attack on Titan. Last episode, we got to know about a family of aliens that got paper, though, the Tiber family, and it just so happens that they're the ones responsible for driving the king away. Their Titan comes out only on special occasions for some reason, and that doesn't work for me, though. I'm gonna need you to come outside, though, because if you have that power, that you will push the king away, and the fool will go hide inside the walls, because the fool wanted no smoke. The fool said, "No, hey, no mas, no mas. No tatakai, no tatakai." I'm gonna need to see you ASAP, though. I'm gonna need to see what you're all about. So come outside the mansion, though. Come outside, get some sunlight, and see our regular folks out here. Cause yeah, we wanna see. We wanna see. We also got to know about Six Secret. How Marleys don't know that he's of royal blood, and that's interesting though, because if he was so quick to tell on his family, but he's not quick to tell on himself, it's because he's planning something, though. He's planning something. Hey, I know a schemer when I see one. I could see it. See, I could see you. So I'm gonna need you to start telling me what's the plan, though. What's the move? What's about to happen? Because I cannot wait. Tell me ASAP. Let me know the plan, though. Let me know the move. ASAP, though. ASAP. But yeah, man. Let's get to it. By the way, I will highly appreciate if you guys like this video and subscribe if you haven't. It's free $99, and you can always change your mind. Hope you enjoyed this video. Oh, is that right? Why he died? Oh. Oh, he's half-breed. Oh. Oh, damn. Yeah, that will make you to have a issue with yourself, I guess. You found out that wasn't gonna be enough, huh? Also, Mag, if it's like the gift of the Marleys. Also, they've been planning this for a minute, no? Hey, Reiner was quick to flip the script, though. Folks like, hey, boy, you're not gonna bully me. I'm gonna tell on you. Also, this fool was bullied by Gallardo, no? When he was a kid. Is that right? That's what you want to be? You think so? You think so? Oh, that's fucked up. Oh, that's hilarious, though. How, like, the contrast on both sides, no? On the other side, it's like, hey, man, some stuff is happening. We've been oppressed because we aliens. The other side is like, bro, there's nothing out here. What are we about to do? Hey, we need some action because I'm bored. Oh, this must have been the first time they were deployed, no? Or probably one of the many times that they were deployed, though. Yeah, he's definitely like Keith, though, because I remember on that episode when they were in training camp, Keith was saying the same about some of the soldiers, though, about like all of them.
獲物の巨人は相変わらずだ。他より多少でかいってだけの巨人がまさかより奴の血には秘めた力がある。
Yeah, they don't know how. They don't know about him.
持続力で長期間の任務に対応できる。用途に合わせた並走も可能で作戦の。
Oh, this food could go underwater too. Well, can any of them go underwater? Like could they breathe underwater though? I wonder though. Yeah, the Colossal is an atomic bomb, huh?
島の悪魔どもには同情しちまうよ。ある日突然あれが殺しにやってくるんだからな。
Oh yeah.
の戦士隊は先代より能力が上。だが軍の決定には疑問がある。子供に始祖奪還計画を託すなど。
Yes, you're definitely right. You're definitely right. They weren't thinking straight though. Definitely.
潰してみせたじゃないか。
おかしいだろ。なんでドベのお前が選ばれるんだ。ドベはお前だった。それだけだろ。ポッカ。てめえ。お前、軍の決定に逆らうのか。
Also, he got chosen instead of this fool, huh? Oh, damn, mom was so proud, huh? But that's crazy that you're proud that your kid's gonna be a fucking warrior.
ほら、見てよ。僕と母さんはメオマーレ人になったんだ。これで一緒に暮らす。
ふざけるな。あの女に言われてきたんだろう。俺に復讐するために。
Oh, damn, Pops don't want none of that though.
お前の出自が調べられたら俺の一家はおしまいだ。俺を縛り首にしていいんだろう。俺は逃げ切ってやるからな。
Oh, wow. Oh, this fool is like Grisha's dad though. That fool was just looking after himself. That fool didn't care about his own kids. Because that fool, when his daughter died, that fool was like, oh man, it was her fault. And then he was like, pull out the books and was starting, what you call it, doctrinating Grisha and stuff. Like what? Like you're not even mourning your daughter right now, bro? You quick to start like doctrinating your kid?
本当に壁を破壊しても壁の王は始祖の巨人を行使しないのかな。
マーレの研究を信じろよ。
Yeah, so that was the plan all along, huh? Break the wall and make the fool show up, but yeah, that fool was Eren and the fool didn't know, so yeah.
世界を代表して悪魔を裁くべく選ばれた戦士なんだ。
すまない。ライナ、すまない。お前は本当は戦士に選ばれるはずじゃなかったのに。
Oh, is that right?
お前を持ち上げたり、弟を貶めたりして、軍に印象操作したん
だ。But how though? How were you able to do that?
弟を守りたかった。
I mean, I get you what you did, but how?
すまない。
Are you that influential? You're just a kid, though. What?
なんで謝るんだよ。
Oh, that's when Yumiro. Yep. Man, so Yumiro could have been the armor titan, huh? But yeah, this guy saved him. Yeah, this fool probably been suffering from survivor's guilt this whole time, no? Because it was supposed to be him and not Marcel.
アギトを探して帰る。どこかで人の姿に戻ってるはずだ。
ダメだ。
確かに。あんたはこのまま帰れば鎧を剥奪されて次の戦士に食われる。私の知ったことじゃないけど。
Will probably be the same for you guys, no?
粛清されないと確信を持って言えるか。秋田の回収も得策じゃない。
But he also mentioned this though to protect himself, though.
始祖を獲得しなきゃもう故郷には帰れないんだ。
身を守るためなら私たちを脅すってわけ。
Bro, what?
に弁明しな。すべて自分の責任ですって。
Was it his fault?
レジンだ。選ばれし戦士だ。アーレもエルディアも全員嘘つきで自分のことしか考えてないくせに。
You're right about that, though, but stop. Stop, though. You're right, but stop. What?
死ねよ。罪をかぶって死ね。
Oh, damn.
ライナーは死んだ。
Oh, damn.
セルが必要なら俺がマルセルになるか。
Man, Annie beat the Reiner out of Reiner, huh?
やめてくれ。
Oh, that's why that fool Gallardo was talking about. You were trying to imitate my brother. You're trying to be a reliable guy or something like that. Oh. Wait, so she ignored him?
俺は戦士になる。
Oh yeah, because she's an abnormal, no? No, but no, that doesn't make sense though, because she didn't ignore Anna's mom.
そんなことを望む父はどこにもいなかっ
That's interesting. That's very interesting though.
たっている夢を見続けていた。死で教師のはずだった。なんで謝った？なんで俺なんかを助けた？
Yeah.
まだ終わりたくない。
Yeah, Reiner's been dealing with a lot of things since he was a kid,
分か
no?
ってないんだ。
Yeah.
ここは
ウォールローゼの中だ。
Oh, they were at the same shelter as them though.
ごめんな。
Oh, that's crazy.
俺本当の戦士になるから。
貴様は何しにここに来た？人類を救うためです。
Yeah, you did, but it wasn't this humanity though. It was, the other one. Well, that's what they told you that you were fighting for.
あれは明け方だった。やけに家畜が騒がしくて、耳慣れない地響きが次第に大きく。その後は覚えてないが、馬に乗って逃げたんだ。ちょうどお前らぐらいの子供を3人残してな。
Oh yeah, this was the story that they were telling, no? When they were talking to Eren, that they saw him on the window or something like that. Yeah, I think that's what that was saying.
よう嬢ちゃん、こんなじじいをつけました。なかなか男を見る目があるようだな。
私は旅籠で生まれた。そこで働く母から父親の話を聞かされて育ったから。
What's that, right?
それは感動的だな。パパにハグしてほしければまず両手をあげろ。
The fool's like, I don't care about that.
妹に誓ってねえな。そいつは俺が一番笑えない冗談。
ひどいよ。パパ
Oh damn. Wait, so is she spying on him or what the fuck was she doing?
もうパパが嫌いになる年頃か。
Because she was talking about the inn though, and that's where
この足の感じだと。
her sister was at though.
この上半身。
That's interesting. That's very
よっ
interesting.
てことにしとけ。お前ら天候に遅れるぞ。起きろ、ベルトルト。
Bro, that's funny. That's what John was saying, that fool was predicting the weather, the way he sleeps. Oh, that's funny. So why was she in the Undercity though? What was the reason that Annie was right there though? Especially because it seems that she knows who Kenny is, and I'm guessing that she was spying on him. I wonder.
ずっと同じ夢を見るんだ。開拓地で首を吊ったおじさんの夢だ。首をくくる前に僕たちに。
Oh. Wait, what? Wait, that guy was talking about himself, no?
エレン、
What?
少し休め。死んじまうぞ。
どうやったらそうなれる？お前やミカサみたいになるにはどうやったら？もうじゃ俺は何も果たせず終わっちまう。
Oh, damn, Reiner.
べきことをやる。ただ進み続ける。
Bro, that's crazy that Reiner saw himself in Eren at that moment in time, though.
お前ならやれる。
That's why Eren was saying that he was like a big brother to him, no? Oh. But who is this? What?
このままじゃダメだ。
Oh. It was this.
俺にはまだ。
Oh, this fool Reiner was trying to off himself. What? What's this fool doing at a hospital though?
経過は順調みたいですね。会話できるくらい回復して。
Hmm.
まあな。ここに心的外傷の治療に来て
Wait, this voice though.
まで帰れないってことにしてるが、本当は帰りたくないだけだ。
Was this Eren?
家族に顔を合わせづらくてな。
What?
病院の人に言うか。
そんなことはしませんよ。
What? This definitely Eren though. That's his voice.
でも俺はなれません。同じ候補生に優秀なやつがいて、俺の出番はなさす。
Hmm.
俺はよかった。君はいいやつだ。長生きしてくれるなら嬉しいよ。
Hmm.
でも俺はそいつを戦士にさせたくなくて。
Hmm. Gabby, huh? He's talking about Gabby, huh? Yeah, he doesn't want her to throw her life away, huh?
力がないから何もできないまま終わるんだ。
俺はここに来て毎日思う。なんでこんなことになったんだろう。
Hmm. What are you saying?
体も蝕まれ、徹底的に自由を奪われ。
Oh, it's definitely Eren though. Talking about Cyberpunk freedom as Eren though.
何になるなんて知っていれば、誰も戦場なんか行かないだろう。
You're right about that. You're right about that.
何かに背中を押されて地獄に足を突っ込むんだ。
Hmm.
大抵その何かは自分の意志じゃない。他人や環境に強制されて仕方なくだ。
Yes. A lot of things are situational. Yes, yes.
で自分の背中を押したやつの見る地獄は別だ。その地獄の先にある何かを見ている。
Is that right?
かもしれないし、さらなる地獄かもしれない。それは進み続けた者にしかわからない。
Oh my god. Wow. Wow. Is this the same guy that we know? This the same person? This the same Eren? Because that fool was spitting though. That fool was, right there, that fool was spitting though. Like what? What? Bro, how in 3 years you... Bro, what? Bro, I'm impressed. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. What a development though. What a development though. Bro, that's crazy. Is this if his wisdom is, well, I'm guessing, well, my guess is that his wisdom is because of people's memories, right? He's been able to obtain this wisdom and whatnot because of the previous Attack Titans and whatnot. Maybe even the kings, the previous kings, maybe all the wisdom is all the stuff, but the memories started coming at him, and now he's out here spitting facts though. Because what? What? I am surprised though. I am shocked. I am surprised, but at the same time though, I like it a lot though. What a character development, bro. Both of them have, bro. Even Reiner has had quite a development though, and only these three episodes though. I'm seeing Reiner in a different light though that I never had before. Obviously, because before, to me, well, in the story was, he was the enemy, right? He was out here trying to, kill people for whatever reason, that right? Because we had no explanation of things, that right? So we didn't know anything. So now that we know about more things about people on this side of the lake, right, on this side of the sea, now things are interesting. Are very interesting though. And it's funny though too, because and that right at the beginning, when Reiner seems like he's being bullied, he's having troubles with his parents, but not even troubles with his parents, but he's just he feels some type of way because Pops cannot be with them, but Pops doesn't even want to not to do with them. So yeah, but I'm pretty sure at that time Reiner didn't know, right, at the time of that scene, right? So yeah, and their their audience on that side of the sea were being persecuted this whole time because their audience, and because of their blood and whatnot, because of the race they are and all of that stuff. And then right when then they move forward to the other side of the wall, to the other side of the sea where Eren and them is at, and they're just like right there sitting doing nothing. It's like, bruh, it's just like, it's the way they show puts that into perspective is, bro, these fools are being persecuted and doing all this stuff, and these other fools are just there, sitting pretty, and nothing's really happening, and they're just sitting inside the walls, and they're complaining about having freedom when there's people out here that are actually being persecuted because of their race and their blood and all the stuff. So I'm guessing, that's just my guess, that that's what the show was trying to frame in that specific moment, though. That's the way I could interpret it, I guess. Which is interesting. There's also another way that I could interpret something right there, though, right? Just off the rip, right? When Reiner was trying to off himself, and then Falco hit that wall, right? The way I interpret it is both how can I say this? Both are not having what they want out of life, right? Like Reiner has had enough, and he's like, I have enough. I want to get the fuck up out of here. And then Falco, he doesn't have enough, and that's why he's so mad, because he's like, bro, I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to be this, but shit is not happening for me. And with Reiner is the opposite. He just had enough. He's had enough already, and yeah, it's right. Yeah, I mean, that has to be what we're trying to portray right in that moment, as between Reiner and Falco, But I think that's what they were trying to do with this whole episode, though, to trying to portray two side of the coin, right? Or even in putting Reiner and Reiner and Falco, and even Falco and Eren as well. Because that right there, that was definitely symbolism, though, when Reiner was trying to off himself and then Falco was hitting that wall. That's definitely it, though. But Eren right there sounded a lot like Flock, though. Like the Flock speech, where he's talking about, we gotta push through, we gotta do whatever we gotta do. It doesn't matter what happens. It doesn't matter the outcome. We just gotta push forward and go for it, because whatever it takes, it doesn't matter, though. We just gotta get there. We just gotta go beyond there and whatnot. It sounded like shit that Flock was saying on the last season, because like I was saying previously, a full Flock was misinterpreted Erwin's whole message, So, but obviously Eren is not misinterpreting what you call it, Erwin, in any sort of way. He's just seeing things how they are, and how people are victims of their environment and whatnot, and in situations people end up where they end up because of situation. It's not a lot of based on their choice. Same thing like I'm saying, same thing that Flock was saying, right? Because Flock was talking about soldiers like us. We still need to have a choice, right? We still need to have a choice as to whether we die or not. So this funeral is for nothing, because you're celebrating the dead when they didn't have a choice. It was situational, like their death, like the people that did that charge with Erwin. It was situational, right? Because one of them didn't know that they were going to go and die. Obviously, they probably just thought that they were going to go and plug the wall. The same thing is kind of related to what Eren was talking about. He's talking about, people don't have a choice of situation, and they push. And sometimes they regret it. Then sometimes they regret it and whatnot. But there's some people that just keep pushing forward and forward and forward and see what's beyond the hell. And I'm guessing that's when he was talking about himself. So, yeah. So, talking now that I said that, I got it out of my system, since those are things that I had off the rip that I thought. So yeah, man. It's Reiner's story. It's interesting so far, because obviously we're getting to know a lot about him, but a lot about his before I go into Reiner, because I just got some of stuff. It's so funny, though. I just noticed too. I was just noticing that it's funny how aliens have to wear the armband, right? Every time they was inside, right? And there was, like, even previously when they were talking about, you should never take off your armband and whatnot. You should always walk around with it and whatnot. So it's funny, though, because they're obviously wearing that because so the Marleys and whatever, they know that they're aliens. They know that they're different, right? But if they weren't wearing those armbands, they wouldn't know that they're different. They wouldn't know that they're like regular people. So it's funny how they try out here trying to keep a distance, right? Trying to not mingle with aliens or whatnot, but they wouldn't know if they didn't have the armors though. So it's like they're out here trying to be like it's like they doing the 1% rule, right? Like if you have a drop of blood and that means that you are them, so it doesn't matter, right? So even like in Reiner's case, right? Because Reiner is half breed, right? He's half Marlian and half alien, but it doesn't matter that he's a half though, because the 1% drop or one not even 1%, that one drop, right? That of the alien part of him, that's enough for them to be like, okay, for you're not like us, you're like the other one. So put the armband on and yeah, keep it moving and go back inside the intermittent zone inside of those walls. So yeah, it's crazy though how the topics that the show has been touching on in this season though. In only 3 episodes though, I'm very impressed though. And the way he's telling it is the way he's telling it as well though. That's the thing though. That's the thing that's great about it. The way that he's telling you about it, the way he's demonstrating it, the way he's playing the stuff, and making the like I'm saying, the contrast about situation about different people and how they could all relate in somehow some way. It's great though the way the way they're telling the story in this season, not only this episode but this season alone is great though. Only 3 episodes in, so hey, if this is where we're going, and this is the way where things are gonna go, I'm excited though. I'm very, very, very excited though. So yeah, lastly, before I move on, before I finish this this video, I'll talk about a little bit more about Reiner because this 3 episodes so far has been like a lot about Reiner. So Reiner's state of mind is being fucked up since he was a kid though, because of everything that he's been through emotionally, right? Because of the rejection of his own not only the rejection of his father, right, but also the reaction of where he lives, right? Because he's not accepted because of he's different, even though they wouldn't know that he's different if he wasn't wearing the armband. But he's different, and he's he's been bullied for whatever reason. Not only being bullied by not only aliens have been bullied by Marlians and probably even people of any other nations, but he was also being bullied by his own people, right? Like even like Gallardo when he was, bullying Reiner that he was not going to be the armor titan, blah 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 blah. And then Marcel was like, "Nah, I'm gonna protect my brother, and you're gonna be the armor," which begs me to begs the question like how prominent Marcel is in this army though, because he's a kid though. How could a kid could persuade the authority, the brass in this case, like somebody in the high command? How could he persuade somebody into switching switching the selection, right? Because if Gallardo was the best option out of them, and because Marley, they want the best soldiers, they want the best people possible. So when they come when they go to a task, when they have a task at hand, the best outcome, they have the best possible outcome. So I wonder how Marcel was able to push the situation, move the needle towards Reiner being the Titan and whatnot. Because that's just odd that a kid will have that type of influence though. So, but at the end of the day, it still didn't matter though, because the full Gallardo still became a Titan. So Marcel's plan, didn't really matter or work. It didn't change nothing. The fool still became a Titan. The fool, because I'm guessing that. Well, not only guessing, because the fool said it right, that he was doing it to save his brother's life and whatnot. So, yeah, and lastly, same thing about Reiner, because there's a Reiner show right now. It's the Reiner season at the moment. when they were at the woods, right after Jumiru ate Marcel, which, like I'm saying, like it's weird that they didn't transform right then and then, because they should have, if they come in, because they were coming on the thread, right? Because even to transform. So I don't understand why they didn't transform though. Like that should have like, shouldn't that be like your instinct, especially if you have that power? Like, oh, you coming across danger, hey, Titan now instead of running. I don't get it though. I don't understand that though. Especially because I'm guessing that where they were at that time, it was like very far from the walls, right? So nobody would be able to see them, right? Even people inside the walls. So I don't get why they didn't contemplate to transform into Titan and whatnot, and to defend themselves at that time. Well, maybe, but also given the benefit of the doubt, it probably happened in a matter of seconds, on a blink of an eye, right? When Jumiru woke up or whatever from her naps of 60 years, whatnot, and it was probably unexpected, right? It was definitely the case that it was just so unexpected that they didn't have enough time to react, right? Also because they're kids too, though, so they were probably more scared than anything, even though they have that power that they will actually be able to kill Jumiru at that moment. They were kids though, so instead of them fighting, their first course of action was to run because they were fearful. And yeah, it's just weird, like what I'm saying. Like, it's weird that didn't transform, but I'm guessing now that I thought about it and said about it, yeah, I guess I understand now why that wasn't the first choice at that moment. So yeah, and I guess that's also why Reiner has been different too, because he definitely has survivor's guilt. Definitely feels like he was responsible for Marcel's death, right? And I guess the way for him to overcome that trauma was to be like Marcel, right? That's why he was like, "Hey, I'm not Reiner no more. I'm Marcel. I'm gonna be dependable now. I'm gonna be, I'll be the one. I'll lead this. I'll be the one." That's like I was saying, that Gallardo was saying that you were trying to imitate my brother, and he was definitely imitating his brother. So because yeah, he felt guilty and whatnot. So yeah.